And when you get instructors from both federations, one thing you see is kind of how the information gels together, and how in just 5 days, all the dancers, all the attendees actually become better.
What is going on, everybody? I'm Egor Shalvarov here at Independence Day Ball Dance Camp, and I'm finally able to put these two together, Mr. Russ and Katusha Wilder. Guys, it's been like 4 days since I've been running around chasing you, trying to catch you. Where have you been?
Around. Very much around.
Very much around.
Dancing, more dancing and workout.
The sleepless day and night, when does that start before the camp?
Basically 3 weeks after the camp, really. If you think about
3 weeks after the camp. So the preparation starts 3 weeks after the current camp.
Yep.
And then you guys are off.
Yep, absolutely.
I guess it's all worth it for our dancers, for our community, for our young generation, for our older generation, for our students, for our social dancers, for everybody.
Speaking of community now, if we're talking about community, we're talking about both federations. Both federation instructors are being here, as well as the students and the dancers who are coming to this camp are actually both from WDC and WDSF. How are you able to pull this off? I mean, like, you know what I'm talking about.
This is something that we've grown up before with, when actually both federations were working together. It doesn't matter if you belong to one side or the other. In Venezuela, we're all still friends, and that's one thing that is very funny to see when people, you know, if you go to competitions, they kind of avoid each other almost. In reality, I mean, when you come here, you will really see how everybody gets along just fine.
Coaches from different generations, from different age categories. Some of them still not retired, some of them retired. And it's very interesting how all instructors works together, and they all like having fun with students. And the main thing, it's about technicalities, it's about improvement. Either just repeat the steps, either it's just grow and get better. But it's nothing about competitions, believe it or not. It's nobody competing here. It's everybody having fun.
Just
and
about the knowledge, the getting better.
It's exactly about knowledge.
You're not coming from one place or one federation. You've also danced in both federations. You've tried both styles. What made you decide to go from one to another?
It's to get a different experience. Our younger generation would like to dance both, competing in WDC and WDSF, to know how to prepare your dancers for the WDSF, and completely different perspective. You have to try it yourself.
First of all, we have over 170 hours of instruction. So there's, as far as I know, in the United States, or maybe actually more North America, let's say that, I don't know of any camp that actually offers over 170 hours of lectures in 5 days. Now, I mean, that's a lot of information. And when you get instructors from both federations, one thing you see is kind of how the information gels together, and how in just 5 days, all the dancers, all the attendees actually become better. I know some competitions, they have camps before the competition. Of course, you know, it's just before or during the competition. Now, we decided we would like to have a camp that has no competition. Why? Simple, because there's a stress of the competition brings, because the dancers are trying to get all this information inside and go, okay, I now have to perform it on the next day when I'm competing. I mean, let's be realistic, it's impossible. The whole goal is to improve the quality of dancing in the United States. That's something we're missing, because, you know, it wasn't affordable, let's say, for someone who is a younger dancer to go and, let's say, they're paying their own bills, to go somewhere and be able to take high quality instruction. So that was one main thing we were thinking about, is how can we provide that for someone who is in that situation, and of course be able to provide not just to those but to everyone.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
It was fun.
Thank you.
We still have one more day of the camps and still have one more day of fun and dancing. They're pushing. Everybody's getting pushed. It's with love, but getting pushed with love, but it's happening. I'm Egor Shalvarov, the organizers of Independence Day Ball Dance Camp, Mr. Russ and Katusha Wilder.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Keep moving forward.
You're welcome.